This podcast is brought to you by Your Reno Works.
If you're looking for a trustworthy, dependable and responsible interior contractors for your home, contact Your Reno Works at 8383-7879, or you can head down to the socials at Your Reno Works on IG, Facebook and TikTok.
Alternatively, you can also visit them at their website at www.yourrenoworks.com. Designing space, defining home with Your Reno Works. Your Reno Works can be trusted. Hey, welcome back to another episode of OUTSIDEIN.
Your go-to source for honest conversations about relationships and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go.
Hi
Yeah,
guys, welcome back
Alhamdulillah.
to another episode.
Apa khabar semua?
Apa khabar?
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, baik.
So
Sorry,
as you can
masuk.
hear, kita ada guest today.
Yes, another guest
Yes.
for this episode. Of course, we are very honoured because he's also one of our listeners juga.
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Dia pun listen to our episodes and he felt that this is a perfect platform for him to share his stories with us.
Yes, and also kita just want to shout out to the Golden Nuggets lah for actually pushing him to reach out to us. You know, to
Yes.
share about whatever that he's going to share about today.
Thank you, Golden Nuggets.
Yes. So today we are going to talk about
Sabar, kita boleh introduce siapa?
kita kasih teaser sikit.
Teaser, okay. Boleh.
It's about fatherhood.
Without further ado, let's welcome our guest for today, Azhari. Apa khabar, Azhari?
Baik, Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for coming here, and walaupun daripada kerja kan, dah penat-penat gini, tetap dia datang guys. Tapi Alhamdulillah, he have the energy to share his story with us.
InsyaAllah,
Okay,
insyaAllah.
maybe you can introduce yourself a bit to our listeners.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Azahari. I'm a father, brother, husband and house husband. Father of cats as well.
Father of
Alright.
cats.
Okay.
Semua dia
Foreign.
Foreign, yes. Yeah, I love this platform because this is where I can be myself, and at the same time, this platform also have hosted many parents and fathers and mothers kat sini. And
Alhamdulillah.
this is where people can find places where you can vibe together lah.
InsyaAllah.
It's a nice place.
Alhamdulillah.
Today's topic is about fatherhood, right? And also one thing about Azhari is that he is a big advocate for fatherhood. And he has Alhamdulillah, a community which he has built. Dia claim dia tak build lah, but I feel like he has done a lot in advocating for this fatherhood. Maybe you can share your socials ke apa, or what you share.
Okay, boleh. My socials need not much. Okay, I built this apa saya cakap alliance of myself, nama dia Lion Dad.
Lion Dad.
Dia macam ikut cerita Lion Mom.
Macam Lion Mom.
Tapi
So,
tak ada kan.
Ni Lion Dad lah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm in Singapore, Lion Dad.
Yeah.
Bukannya pukul bantainya type kan.
Bukan.
Yeah. So
Alhamdulillah lah tak.
this Lion Dad, I actually never expect it to grow back then. Because I just put my personal things. Tapi of course, as a father, you don't have time sometimes to put.
Yeah.
So whatever I can put, I just put lah back then. And then slowly ada followers, tu semua. So before TikTok arrive in my life, I used a lot of Instagram live back then lah.
Instagram live.
Just chill, buat tanya apa khabar, buat apa, ni semua main bola, buat gedebuk.
Yeah.
And this is where macam it's a nice feeling for brother to brother to just chill sekejap, walaupun some appear for 5 minutes,
Right.
cakap something, say hi and then move on. So for fathers, they need some sort of a platform. And of course, I know I also understand TikTok live is doing really good for those fathers who have time to do some entertainment, you know, semua I can mention lah macam Bengo Bosku is also a father as well,
Yes.
and some others. So this is where fathers should resonate to know that they have a lot of burdens on them,
Yeah.
but they are not alone. Ada really ramai sangat fathers, and not even in Singapore juga. Malaysia, Indonesia pun ada juga father macam ni. So kita punya community is almost non-existent.
Yeah.
So kita kena pandai-pandai adapt, cari tempat, macam cari kasih sayang lah.
Dari tempat ngadu lah.
Mengadu lah, brother punya.
That's why I say macam for women kita nampak macam a lot of support groups. Macam IVF mummies ataupun first time mummies. There's a lot of support, and whenever macam it's so apparent that kalau you share your problems with a friend, this friend can macam actually ada support group tak, I think you should join. But it's not the same case for
Fathers.
fathers
Not
lah.
usually lah kan.
Yeah. Why do you think that is the case?
For men, back then people think that aku alpha wolf. Okay, aku boleh payung everything, I won't cry. But now times have changed.
Yeah.
Alright, fathers banyak ada dah commit suicide, divorce cases, and they feel very lonely tu semua. So we need to have this some sort of checks on them for mental health especially. So sometimes they will just appear as anonymous and then chat with you. They might be fathers, so they just want to resonate.
In general macam male or rather men's mental health is not really being put in a high importance in the society lah, especially back then kan. But now with times with more with more social media and all that,
After COVID
especially, so people are starting to understand, okay, actually lelaki ni ada perasaan juga, you know.
Men are human as well.
Yes, exactly.
As much as we see them macam he has everything together, like as a man you should be macam tough and you know things like that. But as a husband, macam as a wife, looking at my husband, I would want him to feel supported as well by me.
Betul.
Yeah, but tak ada platform out there lah. So I'm glad that Azhari has this lion deck.
Yeah, I mean kalau if I were to share a bit pasal usually kalau kita talk about in terms of lelaki untuk this kind of support group, they naturally falls into the group of friends. Tapi tak tahu whether or not the group of friends will be
functionable.
Yeah, some of them could be just a break from the reality. Betul. Pergi main bola ke, lipat mengopi ke, but generally it's very rare to find a group of men duduk berbual pasal mental issues.
Betul.
It's about time lah for us to really, you know, touch on especially men's mental health, because we need to understand that, you know, with a good support system for men's mental health, bolehlah kita give come back home stronger to support the wife pula. Kan?
Do you have any stories macam your friends ke apa that you see macam teruk macam their mental health, they have nobody?
Nak cakap friends definitely susah. But before I go to that, I just want to do a little bit of takeover kat sini.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I
Let's do that.
Okay. So this is definitely towards Yanto.
Okay.
Yanto. So this particular phrase aku selalu pakai. Dia boleh unlock a person, a man, and then to share with me, vibe with me.
Okay.
Alright. So Yanto, you ready?
Alamak, ada lagu.
Okay, bro, look me into the eye, right? Tell me, personally, how are you, bro? How are you?
Damn, man.
Kan, dia dah lock kan?
Yes.
How are you?
Rasa siapa macam
What?
nak cakap apa?
That's want to know.
Honestly, penat lah. I'm tired lah. Tired of a lot of responsibilities in a sense, like running things and ensuring that things are stable.
Okay,
Yeah,
bernafas.
Wah, I always forget to breathe, man.
Betul. This works.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Like what I said earlier, men tend to keep things to themselves also, and I feel that as much as we communicate, but there's just this deep embedded feeling macam, okay, I need to sustain myself. I need to ensure that, you know,
my family
is good, taken care of, and then kalau ada kesusahan ke apa, kalau boleh aku nak thanks orang dulu. Kalau dah shattered baru maybe I will find help lah. But as much as, you know, we communicate, there are that need to jaga family tu yang buat that's holding me back from saying everything. Especially like now I just said lah, I'm tired kan. I'm like very tired. Yeah.
Tired from work?
Tired from working, yeah. Like, I mean, of course next week we going holiday lah kan, tapi just for a short 3 days lah. But it's still, you know, the idea that I just need a break so badly. Like, wow.
Okay, second question. Sudah. Okay, what do you want from Farah to do for you?
I think just to ask me if I'm okay.
Yeah.
Just to ask you if you're okay?
Yeah. Like, I mean, not macam like dah makan kind of thing, but like really like connect lah. I want to connect with you. We do that often, but doing that feeling when we connect to, that is something that I really like. Something that makes me feel a burden lifted off my shoulders, kind of thing. Like if you ask me like, how are you? Do you need anything? Like not just physical stuff macam makan ke minum, but really like, yeah, that kind of conversation, I guess.
To really be macam Not just macam, yeah, how was day? How was day?
How was day? How was day?
Hey day.
but really sitting down and macam genuinely wanting to know how are you? What's in your head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that moment is when I feel safe to let my walls down. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Got to, so you know what to ask him lah.
Yes, insyaAllah. Thank you, Azhari.
Alright, Alhamdulillah.
Tapi dia
InsyaAllah.
punya cara tanya tu macam, bro, how
Kan?
are you? Macam,
Yeah,
wow.
that pause kan, time stop. Simple.
Yeah.
Then when I see that you tengah macam a little bit macam gagap sikit, or you tengah nak keluarkan tu semua. Tu power of a man.
Wow.
Susah nak keluarkan. I can feel bulu roma dia naik.
Oh, wow.
Not for the wrong reason. Macam ada benda.
Jangan. Wow.
That was a nice one.
I mean, this is an example that you guys can take, as Hari has
Wow, thanks,
shown
man.
us, that just a simple question can make such a difference,
Yeah.
So as a wife, as a husband also, I mean,
As a guy
okay
to guy
today,
also lah,
as a guy to guy lah. Like us as wives, I think we really need to really show them appreciation by really asking them, genuinely like, how are you? Not just for macam,
Betul.
because you want to share something and then you tanya dia dulu, like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
You initiate a conversation for you to say what you want to say, is it?
Yeah.
Like to genuinely know
Genuinely
someone's
know.
inner thoughts and feelings lah.
Betul.
Correct.
Wow.
So, come back to tadi Farah punya question. Do I have friends like that? Nak katakan banyak tu semua memang betul. Tak ada pun ada juga. What I mean is all the stories that I gather, dapat tahu semua kan. When I ask somebody, I don't want to know how you are kira from your success tu semua. I know most of the time is fake. I know most of the time is fake. Because for
Put up
men,
a strong friend.
they always put a strong friend.
Yeah.
So kalau kau punya vibe, kalau kau punya aura macam Naruto kan, kau punya cakra besar. Aku kecilkan aku punya cakra. So aku cocok sikit, aku tanya how are you? Tu macam gitu.
Right.
Yeah, so I know that generally the people that I talk to semua try to put a strong friend. But I'm not interested in that. So when I chat with anyone, especially my friends, I want to know in personal level, are you doing okay or not? Yeah. And sama kalau aku nampak macam, oh kau selalu pergi holiday ni semua gedebuk-gedebuk, mesti ada dia punya pin yang dia nak keluarkan. Nanti dia share, aku baru start kerja bro, gini semua. He cannot share with this somebody else. But sometimes he's sharing with somebody like me, maybe a stranger atau lama dah tak jumpa. Then I get to do that small charity kan for this father. It is more than enough for him to fuel himself up the next few days or whatsoever.
Right.
So I feel a sense of fulfillment from there.
Right.
I tak tahu kenapa I like to do this, but maybe because I'm longing for my father lah. Dia tengah hole kat sini.
Nak kena on lagu ni.
Nanti dulu. Jadi okay, so a little bit more about myself. I have a lot of siblings.
Yeah, okay.
So total there are 6 of us. Alright. We lost our father in 2016 where we need him the most. Alright, and he's not there. So from here, I don't choose to see anyone yang can come in and give me a good example to be a father. Jadi whatever good memories I have about my dad ni semua, it takes me some time. I macam go from multiverse to multiverse of myself without knowing. Kira back then I hate my father so much.
Okay.
Alright, hate my father so much. He left at the time whereby things not change. He wants to have a change. Alright, and of course he left due to heart attack, due to smoking ni semua. Back then he wants to do something for a change. So for me macam, yeah, you want to change right now, don't wait for this. So I thought that he can go through the dialysis or whatsoever. But then on the 3rd day, I believe I chat with him malam last. I talk to Baba sebelum he tidur kan. I just zikir this for me. I tak pernah type like all this zikir ke doa in WhatsApp to give to somebody kan. But I want my dad to at least read this zikir lah. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Kalau tak boleh lafazkan pun daripada mata tu semua, at least dia baca. I know there is some zat in it. Okay, to help him cross that afterlife. So he said okay. Then after that, that's it. That's the end of
That was
my
the last
conversation with him. So after that, my life, I hate it so much because my brothers growing up, ni semua tak ada father. Habis elements from outside trying to influence us, ni semua. It's so hard. It's really so hard. So I tell myself, I tak boleh be this soft. I need to do something. Yeah. So I try to be that brother. I try to be that fatherly figure. It kind of worked for a while, but it's so tiring to be a father. So
especially at a younger age lah kan.
Yeah, I mean not so young back then, but then I always tell myself macam aku punya time dengan bapa aku ni belum lagi really bond. Right? Because I want to have a kid. Yeah, as my dad. Bah, macam the last time you settle ni semua. Kita 6 man. This is one guy. Something like that. So I don't get to have that kind of moment. So I hate it so much. I question Allah tu semua. Of course sometimes you talk to him in a sense that you are human. Kan? You talk in human level. Like benci, you do this to me. Semua. It was so hard. So I tell myself, okay, I just want a son. Okay, teach me how to be a good father. Alright, it's so hard to find a good father out there. Tak ada orang yang around me can give me that example lah. Yeah. So ni boleh continue lama saya ni. Saya nak keluarkan lah, tapi aku tengah macam regulate sikit lah.
At that point of time yang bila your father passed away, did you already had a son?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet. So that's why that void space, it's so deep and empty.
Yeah.
I sleep late. So it's like I'm trying to figure out who am I. Of course I try to be Islamic with religion to help me. It's not enough. But and also at the same time I'm ego. I don't want people to tell me how you should move on. So banyak sangat things bercanggah macam low power ni semua in me. So that's where in 2017, I mean he passed away in 2016. And 2017 is where I got to know that we need to try to get a kid from there. So we go through IVF, it fails. And this is where I get to see that I have to stop being very emotional because my wife needs support.
Right.
Kita dah start macam arguing out of nothing, man.
So the emotional burden korang dah penat lah, is it?
For women, I mean, I'm used to it already. At this age, not in a bad way, but in a good way. When my wife atau anyone feeling really down, I can see from dorang punya body language and sense that something is going to happen ni. Bisa ada balik gaduh ke apa. Something like that.
The apa premonition.
So nak kena be the cushion lah from there.
Understand.
Then I got to see the day after day is all goes back to that topic. Tapi kita tak nak berbual pasal tu. Kita masih nak macam kita makan, masak sama, main arcade, tengok
just
wayang.
Just to distract yourself.
Just to distract. So you tak boleh run from reality.
Betul.
And then after a while I came across this particular quote. Life will fix itself. Naturally, like it or not, life will fix itself. So I told myself, I let life fix itself. Let's argue,
Right.
Let's argue. I asked my wife, what do you want from me? I just want a kid. Why can't you give me, something like that. Then we went for checks and all tu semua. That's why we decided, okay, let's go IVF, let's go IUI, tengok macam mana. So we keep ourselves busy, we keep ourselves scheduled. Okay, let's go this scientific way. Kalau orang boleh terus dapat dua kali keluar, selalu IVF macam gitu kan. Dia punya success rate very very high. So we have high hopes that scientifically this can solve for us.
The issue that's been niggling for the relationship itself.
Correct. So we went IUI, failed. Okay, then we go higher a bit, mahal sikit, IVF. So we tried twice. So the first time failed. The second one kita dapat tahu yang alright, somehow the embryo can survive, will want to survive in a state whereby in 24 hours kalau dia okay, kira maknanya kita dah do a good job lah in the IVF spot. So like that, kita tengah on the way to Penang.
Hi guys, Latif here from Your Reno Works. Some info for you guys. First point of contact is actually kita punya admin. Your contact will be passed to kita punya sales representative lah. When we contact you, jangan malu lah jumpa kita. We want you to have a actually accurate meal quotation. We will roughly take about 3 days to 1 week. Then we will actually arrange a meet up again. Always on the second visit, the one they will ask, boleh hantar quotation over the WhatsApp? No, cannot. You must meet us. actually we want to meet you all also. So the reason yang kita jumpa ni is for you to understand how to read our quotation. Every pointers we will explain to you. Okay, this is cabinet. Kita trying to eliminate the punya VO that will incur later part lah. Of course, we won't be very pushy. Kita tak akan push you, please sign us. Besok material mahal lah, gedebuk. Consider first, go back, decide. Then once you are actually comfortable, contact lah kita kat 83837879. Your Reno Works can be trusted.
On the way to Penang, with my wife and my family, supposed to be on the route together lah, in a bus if I'm not wrong. But at the end of the day, kita dapat a bad news. So she cried. So that's why I get to see the whole world crumble lah.
Oh, no.
It's like
Bad
macam
news in
kira the embryo doesn't survive. Yeah. And it's like kita baru keluar hospital thinking macam okay, at least kasih dia 24 hours lah.
Pasal the doctor gave you macam hopes kan? Dia
macam
kata
hopes.
It looks good and things like that lah.
Correct. So we just based on earthly things. Macam dia cakap gini, mana high chance. But we never see the spiritual side of things. That Allah still nak uji kita. Yeah. So it fails. We go to Penang. At the end of the day, kita naik flight.
Balik?
Kita pergi Penang. Naik flight. And then from Penang onwards, kita naik cab all the way to our hotel to just delay but bring our body there lah. Kira hantar badan nak pergi Penang. It's very sad.
Tak boleh enjoy lah dah.
Tak boleh enjoy. So this is where I see that kalau a women's world crumble, nothing can fix. So let life fix itself. So I kira we dah initiate this together. That face the fact, okay, kita tak boleh ada anak. That face the fact. So kita pergi Penang, kita balik, at least kita ada ilham. Okay. So this is where I'm a Google Muslim. Google macam mana ni nak ni. So I cari information. So I cakap okay, solat hajat, solat tahajud ni semua. I have no one else to talk to. Talk to Allah. Okay. Tengok sekali dapat jumpa a venue, I can adopt. And then it resonates to me that Rasulullah SAW was adopted. Right. And then this could be it. So kita pergi adoption center, nama dia Upkim. Okay, shout out to Upkim. It was a pleasant experience. Alhamdulillah. And thanks to Singapore punya system as well. It doesn't matter whether you are a millionaire. It doesn't matter whether you have all the powers on earth. Kalau you tak qualify, means you tak qualify. That's it. Yeah.
You will be assessed, is it?
You will be assessed.
I
So
see.
dia punya, I don't know whether I can share it here or how it goes, but there's a filtration process. Okay. The first filtration process is already very tough. And people start to be emotional, marah-marah tu semua, and then just keluar.
Okay.
It's like pada dorang it's like kenapa kau tak bilang aku siang-siang? But that's how
I see.
it goes. Alright. To a certain point that I tell myself, I need to make sampai this 5% tile punya level, then I know I will get a baby. Then that one kita cari information lah. Boleh tak baby aku from somebody yang I know, yang tak yalah anak nualika ni semua, then I can be the father, something like that. But it's not as easy as that. So I got to know that okay, my baby will need to be from China.
China.
Yeah. So I'm gonna accept. Okay, I just try my best. Then maybe there's a baby waiting for me.
I think the process is so tough because they really want to ensure that you are serious lah about adopting this child. So what happened to the adoption punya thing?
Things happen. Kita pergi, kita travel nearby often. And then lepas kita orang dah balik from KL, I still remember lepas solat subuh, my wife cakap she just shout in the toilet, hey, I'm pregnant. So it's like aku tengah vacuum sih. Aku suka vacuum. Macam pagi-pagi banyaknya bulu kucing. So distract myself with vacuum. Then she's like pregnant. Wow. It's like what am I supposed to do?
Right.
Pasal you mean the fact that you guys tried to go the scientific way kan, IUI, IVF, because there was the notion yang you couldn't have a child at that point in time. Sampai you know melalak-lalak and things like that.
Yeah.
To hear the words coming out of your wife's mouth, wife's mouth. Wife's mouth.
Yeah.
That I'm pregnant. Apa tu? Like it definitely will bring a shock lah. Macam bukankah aku tak boleh ada anak? You know that kind of feeling kan?
Betul. So that period macam for me is, I don't know about other people, but for me I always dream of something.
Okay.
So Allah pernah cakap that follow the signs. Follow the signs. Tapi benda ni selalu you tak boleh share dengan orang. You sendiri je akan tahu. So every one of us, even though kita husband and wife, we have our own secret yang link to Allah. We follow the signs. That's how we make it in life that way. That's how I think. So macam bila my wife says that, I'm pregnant. So it's like that moment time stops. Macam tadi aku tanya dia, how are you? That moment time stop.
Wow.
Aku tengah vacuum, aku tak boleh dengar aku punya vacuum.
Wow.
So it's like, ni aku punya moment ni. So it's like I lari lah pergi kat toilet. Cakap, look, it's double line.
Positive.
So aku tengok, betul ke ni? Nasib that time belum lagi COVID Betul lah, pakai lain benda lain ke. Aku selalu pusing-pusing. Ni betul ni. So aku macam, okay, let me go down and give you kencing more.
Just to confirm lah gitu kan.
It's like, but I don't have any water to come out.
Faham.
That kind of thing. So sampai to the point that, okay, we have 3 pregnancy test kits to show that, yes, it's really double line.
For all three.
For all three. So kita tak tahu nak buat apa. So kita buat appointment ni semua. Then after that dia buat blood test. So in about, tak salah 24 ke 48 hours, ada this particular part of the blood called the hemoglobin. It's really high, the reading. So cakap, pun dia kasih macam false hope juga. Cakap, sir, you might have twin. Oh, twin pula.
Pasal tinggi lah hemoglobin dia.
So macam, wow. Twin
Daripada tak ada, betul kasih hopes twin.
My siblings, the last 2 they are twins.
Okay, so ada chance.
So for me macam, twins. Matilah aku.
But macam this is something that you and your wife has been wanting for so long.
Sampai bergaduh-gaduh semua.
Sampai bergaduh and then finally come. Rasa dia macam mana? Macam
it's very overwhelming. Kita ada some friends who come to us and say macam, hey, you might want to check with a gynae. So macam, there's such thing as gynae.
tak sangka.
So kita lupa profession tu. Diorang boleh buat apa.
Especially for the ladies.
Especially for pregnancy lah kan. Kau test obat lah. Test darah lah. So macam pelakar. Then we got to know, okay. So kita go to gynae. That's where bila the first, kita pergi 2 gynaes lah. Kita nak ada secondary opinion kan. So the first gynae check, okay, you're pregnant, ni semua. So it's like really happy lah. To the point that macam kita macam, alhamdulillah, we are really clueless, man. Is this how it is? Being clueless. Macam
and don't know how to react. So this is your first time reacting also kan?
It's like, wow, every kertas ni aku ambil gambar lah. Kau dah ambil gambar satu kali ambil video. Macam, okay, ni dah taruh sini video, you know. It's like nak record everything. So I did that. Then after that, my wife say, I don't feel good with this guy ni. I want a secondary opinion. So kita tanya-tanya lah, close friends yang we can vibe with. So we got to know a guy ni nearby in Pasir Ris. Dia masuk. So dekat Loyang Point ni ada very good guy ni, second floor. I still remember. Dr. Clifford Chan. Very chill. Apik aku panggil.
Kena apik.
So but boleh nampak dia punya vibe macam, bro, everything is fine. Just let me do my work.
okay.
So bila dia tengah check ultrasound, okay. So dia macam bila dia dah check, so dia macam cannot be leh. Cannot be what?
Cannot be
what?
what?
Dia cakap dengan aku dah ada baby. Kau jangan cakap tak ada apa kosong.
First dia kata ada twin. Lepas tu baby. Ni dia ada opinion pula cannot be.
Macam cannot be. So aku macam,
kalau aku dengar aku pun boleh sort.
Aku dah activate aku punya Goku mode tau. Ni aku kicap kau. Habis my wife pula macam dah whatever lah. Mesti ada kat situ. So dia dah check. Did you know when you pregnant? So dia cakap, I just got to know like last few days in the morning. Dia cakap, okay. So dia tunjuk lah, dia tunjuk circumference of the ultrasound ni semua. Do you see the remarks of this particular tool yang dia pakai? Macam dia boleh buat circumference.
Okay.
To check the size.
Ni baby kau, ni size dia. Kau baca tak kat situ apa? So dia tengok, aku maths pun dah tak boleh kira sampai overwhelming kan. Kira-kira balik. Ni macam 3-4 bulan. So macam, your wife is crossing her first trimester. Lepas tu terus aku blue roma semua, boom. My wife macam,
So for the 3-4 months
dia irregular.
Okay, right.
So from here I live with it. So by then it's already, we are into our like 5-6 years our marriage. So they're used to it. Then after that, tak apalah, we still keep on trying. The thing is about us, after we get any negative news, we will tell ourselves, let's try natural. Orang tu boleh, kenapa kita tak boleh? And sometimes we are so judgmental to say that kenapa orang macam gitu boleh, kita tak boleh. Kita kan fit. Faham faham.
Yeah.
So kita macam, alamak, bad juga, tak bagus juga cakap macam gitu kan. Terus ni kita nak kena, this is where we understand that Allah nak fahamkan kita cara dia berikan rezeki. Kau tak boleh judge. It's really unseen. And it's unseen tak apa. You cannot think from the human mind. Tak boleh. You nak kena take it as it's really unseen, serahkan semua pada dia. So before we do anything, we just do simple doa tu semua. Then after that, kita just ikhtiar, we just do. Okay, we try. Walaupun kita ada failures ni semua. So bila when it happen, you conceive. So dia macam pergi to the past then come back. So I tengok macam we have been doing what the science has been shown. And we didn't know that dia dah nak habis. So this is a huge shock of my life. I paling susah nak kena get surprised by people. Kalau orang macam surprise people dia, aku macam
you expected it already lah.
Wah. Okay. Just play along. Tapi ni susah sah.
Tapi ni Allah cakap macam ni aku surprisekan kau.
Dalam bini isteri aku dah dapat double line tu, aku dah happy. Ini aku dapat tahu yang dia actually dah grow.
Dah nak masuk second trimester saya.
Dah masuk second trimester.
Masya Allah. Alhamdulillah.
And dia punya size is actually really big back then. Bila dah tahu tu, every single day I will try to speak to the perut.
Okay.
And then that's where all my cats semua datang, chill with my wife ni semua dengan sendirinya. Sometimes I have some glimpses of life of my dad ni semua. So bila that time I nak ada my adik, wah, ni emotional saya. I always speak to my mum punya perut. Ini abang kat sini, you know, I will not be alone. I will not be alone. I have somebody to play with and fight with. I have to share my food, you know. I'll be so happy. I can't wait to see you. Ni kalau adik aku dengar ni, aku tak pernah luahkan lah. But then this is my first time lah.
Masya Allah. So you were at that point in time, you terimbas semula bila time you kecil-kecil berbual kat perut. I'm finally having you in my life to accompany me grow older.
It's like I'm asking for one adik, but at the end of the day I got more adik.
Many adik.
Many adik. So and dapat tahu pun the last two, they are twins. So it's like, wow, this is so fun to be a brother.
So how old is your son? Is it son?
Okay, my son just turned 6 years old. 20th July. He was so happy.
But you have waited for him for 5 years at that point of time.
Yeah, for 5 years.
5 years, alhamdulillah.
And then when I look back, actually 5 years ni tak ada apa-apa. Yeah, because we just don't understand. And memang betul, although make it that way that you must be damn stupid. You should not know how it's supposed to be. Then I insert knowledge into you by let you feel pain, go through experience, give you failure, and then go through experience.
I've shared this sentiment before lah in the podcast. Bila kita kahwin ni, kita macam dah ada timeline of or maybe a plan of what's going to happen. Kahwin confirm dapat baby kan. Then confirm dapat ni, confirm dapat tu. But then life, like you said, like Allah teach us that no, that's not how it's going to go for you. Your story is going to be like this.
Your
it's
story
going to be
is
unique.
how I'm going to write it.
Yes, but throughout the journey tu, you learn so many things.
So kat sini, I also understand the dynamics of the signs of Allah. So since you dah face it, it's actually not only meant for you, meant for the person who is looking at you.
I never thought about it that way.
Wow.
Jadi nanti your wife like, wow, he takes a lot in that way. Atau some wife will say, alah, dia baru sikit tapi kenapa dia boleh tahan
I agree. Because in our situation right now, we are trying to conceive, right?
Alhamdulillah.
And then the story is that Yan has issues lah. So to see him struggle as a man who wants so much to be a father, macam that struggle alone, right? I look at him in a different light. Macam he can be so bright and happy in front of people, but then not many people know, macam apart from people who listen to the podcast lah. Not many people know the struggle that he been through. So I agree. As a wife and a husband going through a journey together, you get to see each other punya behind the scene lah. Macam it's a very
It's a veil.
it's a veil.
Yeah.
Just nice for both of you.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
mashallah,
Very secret. So I want to ask, how has your fatherhood journey been? Especially you cakap macam your father dah pass away, right? And I also macam have the same fear actually. Macam one of the reason why I want to have a child is because my mom is aging. Yeah, and my mom conceived me when she was 36. So right now she's already macam dah nak cecah 70.
Okay.
So it's a very big fear of mine that she wouldn't be able to see my child before she passed on.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a fear lah.
so I just want to know your journey lah as having a child and then not having a father.
So what we did is to open back memories. Dia macam tengah finding password to unlock. Banyak sangat compartment yang like okay, try to unlock. Alright. So we always have lots of good times together. He's a very skilled worker with his hands. Dia suka buat Chris punya sarung. He is very crafty. He just cannot sit still. Dia nak buat something. Dia macam Baba ada projek, tolong. Dia macam tolong. Apa, saya nak tengok kartun saja. Sibuk. But this time around I can resonate back why he wants me to do all this. He wants to create moments. He wants to create moments. Macam nak suruh yang the younger ones tu macam tengah belajar tatih takkan nak tolong. Dia pecahkan. So at least I know. Dia cakap ni jangan pecahkan. So he's like, oh, you're threatening me. But actually tak. He's trying to tell me that I want you to go into that mood. So we can have a teamwork and we can do this, settle, and you can take photo. Dulu tak ada handphone apa. So Islam nak ambil gambar aja, tunggu masa lah beli apa ni, Kodak yang
disposable kan.
Disposable. Lepas tu terpusing lah banyak sangat, pecah. Kokap sendiri. Habis kena ribat. Okay, tak apa. So it's like I get to see back, okay, he's trying to create moments. So how should I with a very techie guy like me, how do I create moments?
With your own child.
With my own child. Then I tengok, I'm working in an IT company. They have cloud and they have all this. So I'm an Apple fanboy, right? Kind of right now macam dah tua dia tak kuasa sangat.
Betul.
Dulu macam suka. So I tengok the iPhone with the best battery. Let's use this for this guy punya journey. So I will record my voice talking macam, Assalamualaikum baby, this is Baba. Then I will like laugh. Then my wife macam, hey lame lah. Macam dah dia dengar. So sampai aku ada beli this particular thing, I can't remember what's the name of it. So dia macam benda yang boleh lekat dekat perut. Lepas tu dia punya jack kau boleh taruh dekat kau punya phone.
Okay.
Aku buat voice note.
Oh, to let the baby hear lah.
So aku taruh for the baby to hear.
Okay.
So I record myself, tell him that this is me. This is Baba. I'm going to take care of your mom like a guardian angel lah. So I try my best. And beside me there's 3 cats. Very annoying. So ceritakan dia selalu. But whenever I have the time, not every day lah, whenever I have time, that moment, I spend time. So my wife macam, sampai dah macam-macam banyak marks kat sini. Pasal dia keluar macam marks. Ni boleh hilang ni.
Macam buat bekam
Macam buat bekam. Bekam kat depan.
Oh, interesting.
Betul. Macam, okay, so I like to do this. And every single day bila dah buat dah used to it. I need to record myself. Day 1 gini. Tapi tak ada macam very laboratory macam day 1, test 1. Fail or tak fail. Tak, dia mesti pass. So as time goes on, what I like to do is I like to sing at home.
Okay.
So I sing with him whatever song, Belayan Jiwa lah, whatever, lagu-lagu Cina, lagu Korea, apa yang asalkan tajwid dia tak betul pun aku tahu ni suara Baba. Okay. And then once in a while I insert my wife. Tu aku tengah fikir, buat apa rekod mak? Lepas tu mak kau dengan kau dah direct. Dia macam, hello mak. Oh, ini mak. Yeah, so it's always that bond lah I have to do that kind of things for him. So my wife macam, alah sama je ambil gambar tiap hari, sama je. But for me it's like I'm waiting for him to pop. So these are my little projects that I have lah. Sampai Google aku sampai nak kena pergi 1 terabyte tu semua.
Oh my god. You really in a sense macam you create a audio journal for,
audio
for,
journal.
Your, for your child.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think that like Azhari said, dia ikut the father lah. The father punya interest is macam the career thing, right? So that was what he did with him. So for Azhari, dia punya interest is IT, that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, for all the fathers out there, if you like macam, I don't know, just put it football or something, you can talk with your baby about football.
Dia besar
anything
support
that-
Arsenal
Kau berbaik Arsenal Kau jangan Man United ni semua tak boleh saya aku. Panas telinga aku.
Liverpool fan.
Tak Man U.
Oh, when you fan.
Tak lah. Okay.
When,
So
when your anak dah besar sikit, how do you spend time with him?
I will get to that. But the interesting part which I want to share with you guys is when my wife dah nak pop.
Latif here from Your Reno Works. Okay, my topic ni hari is toilet. Macam mana kita nak lawahkan toilet? Very few important things that you need to know. Orang suka this gunmetal punya rain shower. Orang nak letak bathtub. Soalan paling besar, muat ke tak muat? So, macam bathtub, dia bersemangat nak bathtub bangkai gedebak-gedebuk. Gedebak-gedebuk Tapi after few years, menyesal. You cannot demolish that one. The ideal thing that you need to have is actually a movable or stand-alone bathtub. Then few things you need to know dalam toilet tu, orang suka letak niche wall where you actually put all your shampoo, all your sabun. So of course it is nice, tapi the biggest factor here is space. Whether the space allows niche to be erected. Kalau nak tahu lebih, call lah kita 83837879. Pernah cakap by Your Reno Works, can be tested.
So he's so big back then
Okay.
that kita kena buat apa ni nama dia?
C-section.
C-section. But it's supposed to be a planned C-section.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a planned C-section. And then in this journey, I understand that kalau nak pilih hospital tu, it's not for the baby. In my point of view lah, it must be for the mother.
Okay.
The comfort level.
Then I kena faham that okay, bila dia give birth, lepas dia give birth, it's all about mother. The kid will grow by itself. Will grow. Okay, dia mesti ada orang sayang dia, but mother ni nak kena jaga.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were in a holding center for room for a while.
Okay.
Dia kena pakai the laughing gas tu semua.
Okay.
Gedebak-gedebuk. And dia kena tu panggil dia yang cucuk belakang tu.
Epidural.
Epidural. Okay,
Yeah.
sampai dah tak ingat.
Dah lama.
Sampai dah tak ingat. So whatever gedebak-gedebuk dia kena buat, lalu dia masuk operating theatre. Aku pula tengah so happy, aku tengah Instagram live lah aku macam giving birth. Aku macam okay.
Your wife dah tengah rolling into the operation theatre.
Pasal this so overwhelming. Macam I know that there will be a planned C-section in the following Monday. But right now it's Friday morning, and Friday is what? Penghulu segala hari, and it's a lot of barakah on that day. Yeah. Even Rasulullah was born on a Friday. So it's like for me, it's like so important. Then after that, ada nurse keluar, hi husband, your wife is waiting. Oh yeah. Okay. So aku dah stop, aku cari scrub.
Okay. Oh, you have to pasal operating kan?
Operating. So tak ada size untuk aku. So aku ada buncit. So
Okay.
faham. Start sampai sini. So dia kasih aku, patutnya pakai green lah. For me pakai. At least aku pakai pink. Pakai perempuannya. Then lepas tu aku nak masuk operating theatre, dia punya porter cakap, okay, sir, we have a triple XL. Kau
Okay.
bahkan kau sob dah macam yo oversized tea yo. Okay, so aku cakap diri aku, okay, baby baba is coming. Alright. So I tak tahu macam cesarean ni at the end of the day it becomes an emergency cesarean lah, bukan plan.
Pasal
It's supposed to be Monday but it's Friday.
Yeah.
right.
So bila aku masuk, my wife semua dah macam gitu. It's like kesiannya, ya Allah. So ada doktor, helper tu semua cakap, okay daddy you sit here at the head, talk to my wife. So aku tengok dia dah neither here nor there. So doctor was saying, okay, daddy you ready? Okay, first cut. So aku macam, aku boleh tengok.
Aku nampak.
So aku macam gini tau. Aku tengok, first cut. So dia dah whatever dia dah buat. Okay, second cut. So it's like I get to see, wow, the layers and the meat dekat perut tu.
Yeah.
Kenapa dia 7 layer? Kau rasa macam gitu kan? Aku pun takut darah bro.
Aku takut gila.
Aku takut gila. Tapi ni tak, ni lagi tak. Aku tengok lagi. Aku tengok.
Wow.
So the unique part comes by when the fifth cut. Bila dia potong sekali ada wap keluar.
Wap?
So ada wap keluar macam psst, ada wap. So doktor macam But aku bau, if you have this smell before, nama dia bau kasturi. Bau dia kasturi.
Are you serious?
I'm damn serious. So aku punya rumah macam, oh, it's like sampai mata aku boleh terkeluar saya. It's like, what smell is this? Yeah. So when I
Oi, belum ramai.
so when
Macam
I,
aku.
sorry.
kau takut bini kau
Banyak.
So when I research further, saya cakap ni kemungkinan lah dia daripada alam roh. So alam roh ni special. So ni dia punya sac dia kat dalam sac. So bila dia potong then keluar, itu kemungkinan besar bau part of jannah, bau part of raudah. So this smell of raudah ni is very significant. Sampai aku research, cari, aku tak pernah pergi umrah. Hopefully one day
InsyaAllah.
Kita pergi umrah, insyaAllah. So this bau raudah ni is what it is that come out from that perut. And the funny thing is only me, aku yang boleh bau. Cuma doktor macam wap. So dia terlanggar ni benda.
Doktor bukan Muslim.
Muslim kan.
Mungkin dia tak tahu lah.
So dia dah continue lah, potong the 6 and then the 7, the last layer. So dia cakap okay, ready. Dia cakap ready. So aku nampak doktor pergi cut somewhere at the side. Ni kepala my wife, ni dia punya badan. So he just push. Anak aku keluar macam kena sabun. So dia help macam so aku macam, mak ni kalau jatuh aku nak buat siap.
Oh my goodness.
Puasa dia besar.
Right.
Dia keluar,
Dia macam pimple pop ah.
Ada macam people pop.
Wow.
Baru aku nampak, oh baby bila dia keluar semua tutup. Gini semua. Then after that, the doctor before he do anything, dia tanya, do you want me to spank him? Then I'm like, oh yeah, need to spank him
To make him cry.
So that's the first. So I said, let me do it lah. So aku pegang dia. Bila aku pegang, angkat je dia dah open and then dia cry. So this part of the knowledge also I get to learn that when he open, in some sayings, tak tahu hadis tak, I cannot confirm. Okay. When he open his hand is where his rezeki keluar daripada flow from him, and this is where his journey starts. This is where his journey starts. So orang selalu cakap, okay, azan, kamat tu semua, okay, I did. So after dah buat kamat, then I was like holding him still macam, cantiknya dia. It's like he's white.
Right. Okay.
But he did something to me. Dia kencingan aku.
First
So
gift
aku dah nampak dia punya target dia mulut. But aku manage to siam. Tu kena baju kat sini. So aku ada gambar tu, aku ambil gambar sendiri. It's like, okay, this is the first marking.
That's my baba. Gitu.
Yeah, so he's like so big. And I get to know that he's actually, when he was born, 4 kg.
Wow. Masya Allah.
So bila diorang ambil dia, give it to my wife, macam, wow, Adnan, this is mak. Wow, itu aku punya meleleh. Macam, wow, is the punya bond dia is there now. It's like macam my wife is, dia selalu very cool person, very strong. So macam, I know who you are, I know how you gonna look like, but you are very handsome. You know? So, oh, aku tak payah jadi handsome tak apa. Ni dah ada ni.
InsyaAllah we'll be able to experience that.
So when you have that opportunity, bro, do it. Takut ke tak takut, I believe that is the moment for you. That's the moment for you. It's like, oh, I will forever remember this.
This whole we've never heard this apa nama dia, elaborated childbirth punya story, and when you give me that story, I feel excited. Inshallah.
That's why macam, if I get to share this with fathers, they will understand the purpose. That you have this chance, one more chance in your life to do something good. Semua fathers mesti ada keburukan dia. Kita nak jadi the best father. This is your moment. You have a kid. This is your moment to bring him out this world. So when I bring him up, that particular day, dia dah pandai berbual before he even turned 1 years old. So we asked him, Adnan, what's my name? Azahari. What's mak name? Aimi Atika. Dan kita macam, wow. Rupanya he knows all this while. So from that day kita dah understand that he's a passive listener. So kalau macam kita gaduh ke apa, he will pick it up. So this part of gaduh in a family unit satu orang cakap jangan kasi anak dengar. But for you for what I think right now generation nak kena kasi anak dengar. Because kalau you kasi dia dengar, you akan definitely control yourself. You akan control yourself. Jadi this is one of the tools yang you actually have in yourself. But fathers tak perasan, husband tak perasan. And sometimes mothers pun tak perasan in that way. So selalu cakap, kan ada anak ni semua. Jangan. Biar dia dekat situ. Jadi tengok macam mana mak dia dengan bapak dia settle. Tapi kalau mak dengan bapak dia anggap macam dia tak ada kat situ, it's really you punya fault lah.
Right.
That is not there.
Because also it goes without saying lah, when especially children at a young age kan, they absorb things like a sponge. So kalau let's say the image of husband and wife is they have to gaduh and maki-maki each other. They will grow up thinking this is normal. So that's how in a way sebagai tugas orang mak bapak is to ensure you set a good example. If let's say you don't have a good example prior, is your chance, like you say lah, it's your chance to really change the whole dynamics and to really show, okay, this is how an argument is supposed to be. We may be heated, but there's a form of respect and love and things like that.
Actually, the word here is called regulate.
Regulate.
Kira you as a adult, you boleh regulate. Antara you nak tak nak dia.
Correct.
Lelaki ego, wife tu emotional. Gitu. So kat sini orang ni tengah tengok kita. So that's why kita macam, Adnan, you know why we fight? Why? Because we love each other. Dia macam,
Kita faham kan.
We say this kind of things, but at the end we say sorry to each other. We want to make things better. So dia faham yang kita selalu sayang each other. This argument is not about hate.
What has been the most rewarding moment for you as a father?
Throughout this whole journey of yours.
Paling rewarding is to get to know that you are always breathing. Okay, breathing for what reason? Selalunya fathers buat things for the family kan. But this is actually at the end of the day for yourself. Macam tadi aku share that the people looking at you, okay, you need to bukan be strong tau. You need to be helped. You need to be helped, and then you will get stronger. So orang tak faham that. So the rewarding part of here is let people collab with you, help you throughout your life. Jangan be alone. The mindset of father ni semua nak kena payung sendiri, burden everything semua, is actually salah. Tak tahu siapa start this mindset. Even Rasulullah ada Siti Aisyah, Siti Khadijah tu semua.
It's a partnership, right?
It's a partnership. That's why he become a perfect figure. Tapi kitanya perfect figure is in our own self small ways lah. Be perfect. Jadi kalau fathers get help, they can do more things. Macam for me, I've never came across my mind that I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to try to speak to one father at a time, because that's how the effective part of things is. And it always starts with how are you. Kali aku cakap how are you, terus dia start macam kena lain dia, kena bikin dia. So that's the rewarding part. You need to learn how to be helped. And then this kid is actually teaching you, teaching you every single day by giving you problems. It is how you solve properly as a father. Sometimes memang cincai, tapi cincai pun mesti ada art. Art of cincai. Kira mak tak payah tahu. Tapi ada mak mesti tahunya. Kenapa aku punya sudu kat sini? Itu mesti ada. Something like that, right? Normal. So being a father ni, the rewarding part is, if at the end of the day you get to see your kid sleeping, right? Your wife sleeping in a air condition tu semua, you have done your job for the day. Tak payah think so much. Diorang tengah tidur pasal kau dah do all the best that you can. Okay, just let it flow, guys. Just let it flow. Kau tak boleh burden everything. If they are sleeping, it's thanks to you. And kau also need help. Okay, in the same way when you are sleeping, they are awake. They can see that, wow, Baba kerja sih. Jangan rasa macam, aku tidur tak ada orang lain aku. No, people are always looking at you. So behave yourself.
That's a very good point. Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. So you will get help, ask for help, and then you are always helping. That's the rewarding part about a father for me lah.
InsyaAllah. Today sharing macam very wholesome, I feel lah.
Maybe you can just plug in a bit about your Instagram and that, so that more fathers out there will be more open to sharing, and considering that you are doing good in terms of macam how you connected with me tadi. I feel that a lot of fathers need that. If they say they don't have it yet, maybe you can share it with the listeners, so that maybe the wives yang tengah mendengar ni boleh memberi kepada husband mereka, and then Yeah.
Okay, so I try to appear live in TikTok right now.
Okay.
Every single day through Lion Dad.
Oh.
SG pe TikTok. So I will always, after I send my kid, then after that I bila jalan-jalan find breakfast, I will just open up TikTok live, just berbual about anything under the sun, and it always starts with how are you guys today. I know that you don't need to reply me and whatsoever, but you can use the same energy for somebody else that you know that need help.
Right.
Maybe a brother at work,
Yep.
or your own siblings, or your own father at the same
Yeah.
time. You can use this, and then from there on, the bond of a friendship or fatherhood between your father and yourself semua, dia akan mend balik by itself. It's just that
Sure.
phrase, how are you?
How are you? It's just a simple word.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you dah? Lain podcast.
Tapi dia nak kena macam, dia tak boleh macam, how are you? Dia nak kena macam, yang, like,
Oh.
how are you?
Oh.
Nak kena pause, you
Hmm.
feel it.
That macam, bro.
Oh,
Kena
tu lain
belajar,
sikit.
kena belajar.
Yes.
I mean, to show the genuinity also lah, kan.
Yes.
In the sense, when you talk to someone, not just for the sake of conversation, but for the sake of,
Really
I
wanting
want to
to know.
know that you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you tanam that niat, I think naturally it will come out different. The punya words that comes out of your mouth.
So Alhamdulillah for today's episode.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you Azhari for coming
Alhamdulillah,
down and
thank you so much,
sharing
guys.
your knowledge and your wisdom. InsyaAllah you guys, kalau you are listening, a wife or a husband, you can follow lah kan Lion Dad dekat TikTok and Instagram.
InsyaAllah.
Tapi kalau korang pula yang nak buat rumah, follow lah. Lagi satu, bukan lain that.
Your Reno Works.
Yeah.
So you can head over to their socials and follow them at Your Reno Works on IG, Facebook and TikTok.
Yes.
And you can also contact them at
8383-7879.
Yes.
You can also go on to their website at www.yourrenoworks.com.
Yes, designing space, defining home with Your Reno Works.
Your Reno Works can be trusted.
Until then, see ya.
See ya.
Welcome to the end of another episode of Outside In.
If you like what you hear, please follow us on all our socials, TikTok, Instagram, Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, share it with all of your friends and family members and also fellow fathers out there.
Yes.
So that they can learn from this episode, inshallah. Till next time, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.